A long time ago, I made a fan-made judge tape to this Blue Devils show called Dance Derby of the Century, and I had some very negative feelings about it, citing it as one of the worst DCI shows I've ever seen. Now that I understand a little more of the context behind it, I think it's time that I revisit it and see if it's really as bad as I thought it was back then, now knowing that it's about a dance derby, like a dance competition, and not horse racing. Alright, we got a cool salute. Cool drum major uniform, I like that. The uniforms in this are hideous, though. And now that I know that it's a dance competition, running backwards. Okay, good opening hit. The drill in this is really cool. Yeah, the drill work in this is really good. It's giving me very Cavaliers vibes. And the guard dancing, too. Oh, this song is a banger. I love it when drum corps that does that kind of jazz swing thing. I know Blue Devils does that quite a bit. Oh, those chords! Oh my god. It's definitely time to reevaluate this show. Oh my god. That slapped. That frickin' slapped. I can't remember what was it about this show that I hate it so much. I think it was probably because I didn't understand the context of it. And then I went on to the Blue Devils website where they have like a breakdown and explanation of every show. And I was like, it's pretty cool. Not like what I would think of as like a good theme for a drum corps show. And I still think the guard uniforms are some of the worst I've ever seen. But the music isn't that bad, actually. Oh, this is why I hated it so much. Oh. Oh. I like this though. Like, there's a time and a place for high-pitched trumpet notes. Ooh. Sorry, I'm trying to make commentary, but this is groovy. There's a time and a place for high-pitched notes. My body is a cage was the perfect time and place. That was not. Because it actually sounded harmonious in that song. But here it's just going high for the sake of going high. Holy crap, I forgot how good the drill in this was. Probably like one of the biggest sounding brass I've heard from Blue Devils, besides Houses on Home. The songs in this are actually really good. Like, it's the kind of stuff that just like naturally gets me dancing in my seat. And honestly, that's kind of what I look for in a DCI show. It's doing the thing that Agnes did before it was cool.
Just like in a marriage, folks. These kids have got to go off by themselves once in a while.
What does he mean by that? Just like in a marriage, these kids have got to go off by themselves. Maybe it's just you know, a normal people thing that I don't get. Get a cool drumline solo. Yeah, it's been a really brass-heavy show. There's like a couple little bits where you can hear front ensemble, but not much. And as someone coming from front ensemble, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I just want to put that out there. Like, there's some more brass-heavy shows that I really do enjoy. The thing of them lying on the cots is pretty cool. That, maybe it's the audio because I'm not here in person, but the build-up was kind of a letdown, compared to how loud they were in the opener.
After 300 hours of incredible endurance, there she is, alone, still fighting, still...
Yeah, now you can hear front ensemble more.
Will she make it? Will she find a new partner before time runs out? The clock keeps moving.
Ooh, bong. Got some sort of African percussion stuff going on there. That's something I've always wanted to see more in DCI. That frickin' diamond drill thing drives me crazy every time. It's so good. Whatever it's called, where like you make the people go closer together, and then make them spread apart to create the illusion that there's more or less people in the field than there actually are. I love it. Ooh. That was cool.
Yowza, yowza, yowza.
Oh!
This is quite a night. There might be a spark of romance in the air.
You, romance. Who wants romance in their DCI show, am I right?
California. Don't forget to write your poor old mother. Yowza, yowza, yowza.
Yowza, yowza, yowza. I should start saying that when I see a hot guy in my video game reactions. Yowza, 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 it's Jack Krause. Oh, that was terrible. I apologize. I apologize on behalf of the Drum Corner National fandom and the Resident Evil fandom for that. Ooh. Okay. Oh! Is this the bit? Sounds really good, so I don't think it is. I think my mind was just overclouded by, like, the squeaky trumpet parts, the fact that the show didn't make sense to me, and the outfits. Because this is actually so much better than I remember it being. I mean, this is definitely not, you know, one of my favorite Blue Devil shows ever. Oh, here we go. Oh no, it wasn't? I know there's like a really bad trumpet squeak part. I'm pretty sure there's another one. But yeah, again, this is, you know, like the pre-synth and big props era, so it's never really been my wheelhouse when it comes to DCI, but this is, musically, this is probably one of the better ones I've seen. Again, you know, these are just my opinions. I do not represent the entire Drum Corner National fandom, which is mostly old people. You know, I'm kind of new to this thing, don't forget. Oh, yeah! This song is so good. I can only imagine how much better it sound in real life. Ooh, good for an ensemble solo right there. Oh! I love this part. Gonna wait for it when the whole corps comes in. No, I think it's when the guy starts talking. Hey, they were doing the swirl, predicted a Tempest Blue. Ooh. I mean, I don't really have many words in a DCI show other than this is cool, this is awesome, it's groovy, I'm dancing. Look at that zoom in. The dancers actually look like they're having a lot of fun. Oh yeah. This is so much better than I thought it was. I think I'm gonna have to look for a new worst DCI show. Because aside from the squeaky trumpets, musically, this is one of the strongest like pre-synth era shows I think I've like watched in full. Cheers. Are you ready? Audience, are you ready? This part. I totally see why it's called Dance Derby of the Century. That was hot. Platonically, that was so hot. I apologize to everyone involved in this performance for saying that this is the worst DCI show ever. That was actually pretty good.